Right, so then we'll move on from hypothesis to laws and theories. So when we do a whole bunch of experimentation and then eventually with enough evidence, we accept things as true. And so what we accept things as true, we call these laws and theories. So laws and theories are both accepted as true. So law, that makes sense. Laws, pretty absolute. Theory, in a common terminology is kind of seems more like a hypothesis, but in science, theory is just as valid as a law. Both of these things have a lot of evidence behind them, right? Both are accepted as true. And they are, kind of much more true than a hypothesis is, right? So you might be thinking, well, if they're both true, what's the difference, right? So on one side, we've got law. On the other side, we've got theory. So the difference between the two is what they do. So a law describes a natural phenomenon. And it's basically the what behind things. Whereas a law explains why something works. So that's more so the why. Laws are just general whats. Theories are more whys. So for example, for a law, we have gravity. Right, so gravity will tell you that if you throw a ball up into the air, it'll come down. Right, so that doesn't tell you how it works or anything like that. It just tells you what occurs. Whereas a theory tells you why. So for example, we have germ theory. So germ theory, or the point of germ theory is it helps explain why we get sick. Right, so if you've got a cold, I'm assuming it's caused by a germ, right? Germ theory says that it's these little germs that make you sick, right? So in general, again, a law describes the what, a theory describes the why. The main concept that you really want to know is that they're both accepted as true. They're both equal to one another in one sense.